So happy Monday, everyone. Here, Bonnie and I are joined by Judy O'Higgins, and we're going to talk about gratitude and sending out gratitude cards. And Bonnie, maybe I'm going to check off here, and then you can introduce your friend here.
Wonderful.
Oops.
Thanks, Greg.
Okay.
And Judy will be right on here. I would like to introduce my friend Judy O'Higgins. We have known each other, I would say, probably 20 years now. How time flies, hey?
Yeah.
It's amazing. And we met through a wonderful mutual friend. And we've stayed in touch, and we have another mutual friend, Eric Lofholm, who is a sales trainer, and we were on a meeting together. And so we reconnected, and I just have always loved what Judy, how she serves the humanity in the world. And I wanted everyone to know what a wonderful thing is happening right now. But before we get to that, Judy, would you share with everyone your background and how you
Sure, of course.
you were led to this wonderful place of gratitude?
I will. Thank you. And I was a full-time women's counselor for, oh my gosh, years and years. And before that, I did counseling for quite a while. So after 25 years of counseling, I got a little burned out and decided it was time to let it go. But in the meantime, I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? So I was actually praying for a solution because I wanted something else I could do that made a difference in the world. That's kind of my it's my thing. It's why I'm here. And so if I couldn't do counseling because of burnout, what could I do? So I prayed, and not too long after that, I received a phone call out of the blue from my friend Jordan Adler. And he said, Judy, I found this little company and nobody's ever heard of it, but I think it's going to be big because they have a product everybody needs. And I thought, what is it? Well, this was 2005. And so I jumped in, kind of jumped off the cliff because it sounded like a great idea. And he was sharing it with me. And it was at the time called SendOutCards, and it had just started. It was in a garage in Salt Lake City, Utah. They had one used printer, digital printer, and their product was greeting cards. That was it. So I jumped in. I loved the idea. I started sending cards, and it was a big hit. We were the very first company to allow people to send cards over the internet. And then we fulfilled it, print stuff, stamped, and mailed them. So the person gets a real card in the mail, but they do their part on our website. So that was a brand new idea. No one else was doing it. People loved it. And the company just took off. And we had a lot of success. So now it's, oh my gosh, 21 years later. And we've sent over 200 million cards and 12 million gifts. So I would say that's quite a jump.
Judy, it just makes me smile thinking about how many recipients it made them smile. And I know myself, sending cards, I'll never forget. Not only did I get a smile, but a huge hug. I had gone to a sales appointment and the gentleman wasn't there. He was ill. Well, I knew right away. I sent him a get well card.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time I went to my next appointment with him, which was like a month later, I
Right.
walked in the store, Judy, and he was a big guy. He was a fireman. He owns his health food store, but he was a fireman. He
Okay.
picks me up and twirls me around and said, "No one has ever sent me a get well card before."
Aw.
And I tell you, there were so many stories of people bringing smiles to their faces. They would call me after I'd send them a card, like, "Oh my gosh,
Right.
thank you for the card," And
Yep.
what a movement. Just think of the ripple effect of bringing joy and a heartfelt joy, not just like, "Oh, thanks," if people
Right.
get a phone call, is wonderful to hear voices for sure. And then it's gone. But the card will often sit on the shelf there, especially because we had the
Right.
ability after a while to personalize them with photos and
Right.
it made
That's
such a
right.
difference. And the gifts, oh my goodness, I
Correct.
remember sending brownies and cookies, the caramels, oh my goodness. There were lots of other
Oh
things
God.
other than food, but
But we still have them.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my
And
gosh.
what I really appreciate, because we are so digital now, is that ability to not only send a physical greeting card, but you can send a electronic card too, which people
Yeah.
respond to quite well as well, the younger people.
Yes. That's right. That's
And
right.
that's super cool.
We're the only
But
company now that has both. We have the
mhm, mhm.
digital card, and they have instant impact because they get there right away. And then we
Mhm.
have the printed cards. The printed cards that, of course, have the lasting impact because they are kept, as you said, and people don't tend to throw them away. They keep
We
them.
don't. I was blessed. As my mom passed away, I had sent her many cards. There was a box of them she had saved, and they were cards that I had sent to her. But of course, I did lots of picture cards, so it was a memorial almost. I got the box of cards back again, and I've kept them because they're just so fun. My mom, I took a picture of us on a merry-go-round, and then made a card out of it and sent it to her. And then now I got the card back again, so it's just such a cool memory.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, exactly,
And
exactly.
it's such a great way to keep your memories alive and keep them preserved. It's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
The original reason I started using the service was I was hand making my own postcards. Kinko's and I loved each other, I guess. And it was a lot of work. And then our mutual friend, Kathy Powell, since passed, I hired her as a professional organizer. And she said, "You might want to try this for your business. You're already, spending all this time making them." So the time saver part of it was amazing. So I was asked by a company I was working with at the time, "What are you doing?" She was kind of a strange sales manager, but "What are you doing? What are you doing out there on the West Coast?" And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Your sales are higher than anyone else in the country."
Ooh,
and I said,
wow.
well, what
Yeah.
I do is I thank my customers. And, I
Yes.
didn't every month send them a thank you note, but I would, if I saw an order come through, and I would say thank you, or sometimes I would take a picture while I was there, and I would
Mhm.
send a picture of them and a thank you note. And that was up on their cupboard, that one store.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then when I went
Oh,
back, so that was part of my strategy, is to
absolutely.
have gratitude and thanking people for their orders. I doubt seriously any other sales rep they had ever gotten a thank you card from.
Exactly. And that's what makes us stand out and makes us so important for anybody in business. because as you said, Bonnie, anybody in business, they want to keep their customers and they want to obviously grow their business. Well, the best way to create customer loyalty is through gratitude. You can't thank your customers enough. And so we recommend sending out cards, not just one time to say thank you, but throughout the year. I recommend to my customers they send cards maybe 4 times a year. For example, I just sent mine a St. Patrick's Day. We call it a campaign because one of the features we have is you can send a card to multiple people at once. That's a campaign. So I just sent a St. Patrick's Day campaign to, oh my gosh, over 50 people at once, one click. And it's so it's so great for them to receive and to know they're appreciated. That makes a huge difference. Huge difference whether you keep your customers and get more referrals. So it's a great tool for business.
I love that feature of the campaign. That was one of my favorite features. To this day, in my account, I still have those campaigns are saved. I can go back and even look at them from way back when.
They're so good.
I know. It's kind of fun to go look. Again, it's history, you know, going through there to different clients.
Them, Bonnie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, 10 years later.
I love the creative part, though, Judy. It's very fun and creative when you're in there making a card. That's my juice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So to continue the story real quick, SendOutCards grew and grew and grew and grew. And then along came social media. And we all know social media has wonderful benefits, and we're all using it. But it also has a downside. And the downside is people post their opinions. Many times they're negative. There's a lot of negativity that gets put on social media, and it can be very negative and divisive as well. So a couple of years ago, our founder, Cody Bateman, decided to do something different. He rebranded the company. It went back to his roots. He rebranded it and called it Promptings, because the whole idea is when you get an inner prompting to reach out in kindness, you should act. And so he rebranded his Promptings, and he started what we call the gratitude movement to counteract some of this negativity. And again, we are taking with that, we're attracting lots of people who really want to focus on gratitude and living in gratitude themselves, and then have an easy tool to send it out to others. So we actually created a little movie, a little video about that. And if you'd like to play it, that would be great.
Absolutely. Greg will cue that up for us, and let's watch. And afterwards, I have a couple more questions for you.
Sure.
I want to start by saying thank you. We need a lot more of those two words in this world today. Thank you for taking a look at something that could shift you into a more positive and prosperous quality of life. Over the next few minutes, you will be introduced to an opportunity that is positioned perfectly for this period in history, and will show you how you can be on the front end of the next massive movement in the marketplace. The best part of this movement is that it includes a remedy that will generate the next wave of success and initiate an explosion of kindness at the same time. The rapid advancement of technology has transformed the world we live in. It has created better education, stronger economies, and more simple ways to connect and communicate with people around the globe. It has also shifted how we process information, and it has given every human being a platform to express their opinions along with their values and beliefs. It's wonderful that people have that platform, but it also provides an instant way for people to respond to what you express. And we've certainly learned that people are far more daring in what they say to you when they're hiding behind a screen. The challenge is that we all have different values and beliefs. We never perfectly align with others. We're constantly exposed to posts from people that we may not like or agree with, and we can respond instantly. And guess what? The whole wide world can chime in and escalate the conflict. This has had a dramatic effect on how we think and feel. We slowly but surely fell into information overload and emotional distress, and we didn't even know what was happening to us. Even though we are more connected through our online screens, we're more disconnected with our original thoughts, our emotions, and our ability to feel accepted for who we are. This has left people feeling unappreciated, unheard, and even overwhelmed by the digital noise. This pulls us into a lower vibrational energy where negative emotions reside. It has created massive separation and higher levels of anxiety. It has robbed us from common kindness and taken us away from genuine human connection. When we are sitting below the line, down in the negative energy field, you attract more negativity into your life. You may have once been connected to a dream, thinking that you would find purpose, that you would establish positive relationships with people, and that you would find prosperity through freedom with your time and money. But the more you reside below the line, the harder it is to see the possibilities. It becomes more difficult to maintain the energy needed to manifest your dream life. Rather than get caught up in the trap of how we're all different, what if we chose to focus on how we're all the same? We are naturally aligned with our desire to be recognized and appreciated, and we always will be. You see, the greatest injustice in our society today is not in how we're all different. The greatest injustice is in how we are disconnected from the one thing that makes us all the same. We crave to feel appreciated, to be accepted, and to feel like we matter. Appreciation is the value we place on someone or something. Gratitude is how we feel about the value. What if we chose every day to express gratitude with everyone around us? What kind of energy would we reside in then? The energy created by gratitude naturally takes you above the line where your dream life becomes real again. What if you could be part of a movement that reconnects you to gratitude? A place where the nice people do win, where you can live freely and have the resources and time you need to live your dream. The gratitude movement is here, and it is desperately needed in our world today. It is driven by a platform that makes it easy to follow your inner voice and create genuine human connection. The platform helps you to share gratitude with others and provides numerous ways to consistently be in the energy of gratitude. And here's the most exciting part of all. It will financially reward you when you show others how to do the same. With these three components, we have the makings for a true and tested gratitude movement. Sharing gratitude with others is where you connect with people. Being in gratitude frequency is where you manifest and connect with purpose. And showing others how to do the same is where you connect with prosperity and new income possibilities. To bless your life with the gratitude movement, you can simply choose to use the products and services, or you can become a gratitude consultant. So are you a 1 or a 2? Once you have decided that, you simply choose an ongoing gratitude sharing membership and then boost your membership with a premium add-on. The process follows a flow where you start sharing gratitude with digital acts and printed cards. Then you add services to help you manage all your gratitude sharing activity and expand your reach to more people. When you share gratitude energy, it comes back to you. With that energy, you can create a manifestation pathway that will attract prosperity in your business and in your personal life. Our gratitude journal system and training programs help you every step of the way. As a consultant, you can help others get started with their own gratitude sharing plan. You will get paid every time those you helped use the Promptings gratitude platform. You'll also get paid when consultants on your team do the same. This allows you to create a true source of ongoing residual income as more and more people send out gratitude. We encourage you to get back with the person that shared this video with you. They can help you get started at whatever level you are interested in. No matter what you choose, just remember, when you connect with gratitude, every aspect of your life will be better.
What a cool video. That was a terrific video, Judy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it really is. It just really explains what we're about now, and it's really true. I've experienced it for myself in the last year, pretty much. I've had some physical challenges that could have put me, as we say, below the line with negativity, but because I start my day every day with our brand new gratitude journal, which is awesome. And it helps me put me in that energy, that positive gratitude energy. And then I can send it out to others with our cards, either digital or through the mail. And it just keeps me in that energy all day. And I don't focus on what's wrong with my life. I focus on what's right with my life. And that's the power of our movement.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. I'm I think Cody originally said something, are you a level 4 card sender? And back to our lovely Kathy Powell, who inspired me so much. She shared her story with me, which is she was feeling pretty low and in a real dark space. And then she was encouraged maybe by you to send out cards. And she said she started sending them out every day. First thing, she said, as you just shared, you're lifted for the rest of the day, knowing that someone else is receiving this message physically, a physical touch. And she said it literally changed from her dark space she was in to coming out of that. So this whole, we call this healthy conversations, what Greg and I do on Mondays. I believe this is part of our mental health. To stay in good mental health is to bless others with a message of hope or, and sometimes we don't have to try to cheer someone up. All we have to do is say hi.
Correct. That's right.
It's not like a force thing. It's just like, hi, thinking of you. And people are like, oh my gosh, I even had a person one time say, yours was the only birthday card I received.
Exactly.
And they were astounded that they got a birthday card.
Right. It's one thing to get, a text or a post that says happy birthday, but it's a whole other thing to get a tangible card in the mail that you can save, especially if it's got your picture in it.
I know. How can you go wrong? I know that I miss so many birthdays online because I can't be there 24/7 and they're coming and going so quickly, whereas the card comes in the mail and you get to open it and savor it and look at it and have it on the shelf. And as we shared, I ended up with a whole box full that I had sent my mother over many years, and the only time I boo-booed, though, this is a funny story. I must have been in a hurry and somehow I sent a card to my mother, but it had my sister's name on it. Oh, well, she laughed. She thought it was funny. But I am really so thrilled that you were able to come on today and share a little bit about you and what you've been doing for so many years of sharing this wonderful habit. It's a habit that we get into.
It's a habit and it's a practice. And
a practice.
Yes, and it keeps me in its positive space. And as I mentioned a minute ago, now we have, in addition to the cards, we have this wonderful journal system. So I write in the journal every morning. And when you start focusing on writing down things you're grateful for, it puts you in this positive flow of energy. And believe it or not, Bonnie, what we found is that different feelings and emotions have different frequencies, and gratitude is one of the highest frequencies there is. And when you're in that, it attracts more of what you want. So that's what we mean when we say it puts you in that energy to attract prosperity. It's so exciting. It's just fantastic.
Amazing.
So it's
Now,
a really great.
It is. And so if you're listening to this and you'd like to learn more, we have Judy's website here, and you can get a hold of Judy. And is this still true that they might even be able to get a sample? Is that still something that we do here and there?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And once you've tried it, I think you're going to like it. And and for healthy conversations, I'd love to know if you've tried this before with Judy or on your own. But when we have a tool that makes it so easy, a way to do it, it's not hard, it's not expensive. And the thing is, if we think about all the things we spend our money on, and what if the little bit we put into this spreads out and helps so many? It could be just on a mental level. It could be a financial level for someone. They've been looking for something, to be part of.
That's right. That's right. Exactly right. And it's going to keep growing and growing and growing. And it's so exciting. And here I am after 21 years. I've personally sent over 44,000 cards in my 21 years.
You're way ahead of me. I think mine's only like 3,000, but that's amazing. 44,000 messages and people, oh, wow.
It helps if you can send one card to 100 people with one click. That's that makes it that adds up.
Well, the other fun thing, I must tell everyone, one of my joys was postcards. Oh my gosh, people they can't not open it. It's there, and it can be so fun. It can be so fun. And then there's the other cards that are more than just to open a panel. It's like 3 panels.
3 panels.
And lots of pictures.
Lots of photos. Right.
Kathy would send me one of their years worth of travel. Oh my gosh, it was so exciting, Yeah.
It's perfect for, memorializing your vacation. Yeah.
Exactly. So well, Judy, we are thrilled that you were able to join us today and share your message. And we thank you for all that you do. And I'm so glad to be part of connected to you and sending the cards, because it gives me great joy.
And I'm so glad we're friends after all these years. Yes. And we're still connected, and I hope we stay connected for many more years to come. And thank you so much for having me on.
Well, thank you again. And you'll be getting a card, girl. I know you send me some really cute. Wait, I've got to show everyone. What am I doing? I wanted to make sure I showed this one. Look at this beautiful card. Isn't this the cute? Here, I'll do it again. Judy sent me this card. Look how fun this is.
Yep.
And then look at the back. So cute. So cute.
Here's one with a photo on the front, and that just shows you, now imagine somebody opening an envelope and the first thing they see is a picture of them with their kitties. Now, how cool is that?
How cool is that? I know that lady. Okay, well, we'll ring off now, and just everyone check it out. It is really worthwhile.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I don't know how to click off, so you'll have to.
You just hang on, and you just hang on,
and just hang off. I'll just exit I'll stop that. You can stay on, and we can chat.
Okay, sounds good.
And the broadcast.
Bye, everybody.